one GUI for the web search. All right. If you see here, oh, wait a minute, not this. Okay, GUI for web. Oh, I didn't give it to you yet. Okay, what you need to do here, import URL lib.request. This is one of the modules that you have to do. I'll give you my sample program, which is here. Okay, I was very similar to the things that you did on your feet to meter. I didn't change much. This look all. Only what I have here is function loading. This up here on your function is the one of the button here button. I have two buttons. Read a website. If this button is clicked and this command is executed, downloading, and the other button, I didn't implement this. The function is a bulk loading. If you see here bulk loading, nothing. I didn't do it yet. This part is something that you have to do. Okay, this is your next homework assignments. But single website can be accessed by this, as you see here. Let me give you a demo. Let's say this. I have a first row, second row, and then I have here big text box, which is, I think, do I have text here? Yeah, here, text. Simply text. And if I put here, for example, www.mercy.edu, then mercy.edu home page downloaded into this space. If I click this, okay. If you see here, some over here. Every time each line, I start with dashes, and then I enter the lines. So this is the line that you could see. If I see some over here more critical things that we all get, for example, then href and www.morse.edu. There's all link information, and will and then we have for example, enter your term. So about mercy, okay, about mercy and admission and aid, academics, student of, probably that you can see. If you go to www.mercy.edu, and what happens? This is changed. Is this our website? Oh, here. We have about Mercy, admission aid, academics, student aid, and visit. The very similar things can be seen here, right? Student aid and visit. And also some navigation things if you have it. Athletics, and give today. Those are all the content that you could download from your website. Okay, that's what I want you to do. The code is available for this part, but extension for this is what I want you to do is you can put here file name. That file contains multiple web addresses. So read from that file URL at a time, and then content. A little bit of extension, right? Can you do that? I know half of you already know what to do, and half of you takes a little more time, and then do it. Let's go back to our course material. What it does is, when you click the button, remember that the entry space, user entered the URL, for example, www.mercy.edu. That URL is one of the variable, string variable. See, URL is a string variable. As you looked at like a feet, number for feet, number for meters, right? So that is URL. I want to get that string, and I want to call it read addr. And then that I need to put the prefix http:// and rename it, and then put it into URL open function. This URL open function takes the address, full address, and then get whole HTML files. And I want to read that HTML files line by line. So HTML file dot read lines. So for each line, I want to insert that into that text area. Text for URL. Text for URL here is, that is a text for URL, which is in text function, right? There's a text box, and that is a frame for URL. So I make a frame which appear, there's another frame, right? Appear in the third row and 0 columns. And I span 3 columns. What it does here, when I run this, I have 3 columns, right? This is the first column, second column, and third column. I want to span all 3 columns. And then this is the first row, second row, and third row. I want to put that third row and span 3 columns. They're all the text boxes, so-called the TEXT. That's what I did. Here. Right? Grid. And then into this text URL, I insert the HTML lines, line by line. One line after, I print dashes. So So you can see www.cnn.com. Then you can have also CNN web pages, right? The idea here is that if you download the CNN web page, then automatically, if you want to see some messages, we already learned regular expression. Okay. For example, if we want to find some terrorism, okay? ISIS wants to recruit terrorists in the United States. So where is that web pages available? Remember a few days ago, the local, not local, domestic terrorists were caught from Chicago airport. Somebody wants to just right on time departure. They were caught. How they were caught? Looking at the web pages, right? NSA guys, they run a lot of Python programs to automatically find out some keywords. Okay, I want to join ISIS. If you type that, then they watch over you immediately. Okay, 24/7. How do they do? If they run this program, then this program lets you know, oh, this guy used the messages. Okay, that is the idea. So I want you to practice this. This part is already given, right? This part. Something that you could do more is this. There's a lot of HTML the tags, right? Tags are not really something that you want to look for. You want to look for the message only, content only, not eliminate the tags. There's some modules of it. If you download that module and plug that here, then not everything with the HTML tags, but the content only. Much easier to see, right? And after that, you can do some the regular expression components. Put their URL files. If you have some suspect URL addresses in a file, then you keep running. Every 5 minutes, you can run it continually. That is fine too. That's whole beauty of Python programs. Okay, Python programs can do something on behalf of you. We have observer, Andrew.
What did the second button do?
Oh, you can create manually a file that contains as many URLs as you want to look for. Yeah, it's an external file. So if you click that, then that function open up your file, whatever you specify the file, and then read it line by line, and one line for URL.
Are you reading what's in there right now? So if I put ISIS right now in that second box, what you have showing right now in this white thing, all of the tags and everything, is it supposed to read from that content?
No.
No.
No. Right. This is a separate. The second box here is you can extend that, but here I didn't do. I didn't ask you to do anything. That's just the example that you could do. This is just display. Display from that website. That's it. For the second one is, can you do this multiple times? If you have URL files, okay? So a file contains multiple URLs. You know how to open files and read line by line. The way that in the file name, then you can read the lines, and then plug that to that function. You can reuse that function. function that you already have, right? A simple extension from this.
So you want the output to be whatever you were reading from whatever that URL file says, a bunch of other files, I guess. And that screen, the white screen, will now display it.
Mhm.
That's what you want.
Right. I did that once, some other times. If the extension far from this is. Do I have that here?
Do you have an example of that second box?
Not particularly for that, but I can give you some other. Where do I have that? Oh yeah, I have that here. The web, right? I have that here. Another demo. Yeah, URL. So URL to HTML 4 href URL list. No? Then href match. Some arguments. Yeah, I think we can do here www.mercy.edu. No? I need to take a look. Yeah. So, I have two arguments, HTML and I think then say Mercy. Oh, this is not GUI. Oh, I have a GUI version up there. Okay. So yeah, I have GUI version. Here, GUI to web crawling. CLS scroll. PY. Yeah, this is it. This is what I did a semester ago. Enter URL to start, and I want to find out, enter some keyword. Let's say I want to find a weapon or ISIS. So link URL. Nothing came up. Search. Oh yeah, already searched. Yeah, from CNN. A lot of about ISIS. But anyway, why link URL? You should have a web page here. www. Mercy.edu. Oh yeah, something like this. They're all from Mercy. Wait a minute. To clear URL and link again. There were some other errors. But anyway, something like that. That is not what I want you to do. I want you to do simpler ones. Okay. The one that a little bit of extension from this. Okay. All right. I think I need to.